Hey everyone, what's going on? So this is your host Shiv again, and I found an article which is very useful. Which talks about the 4 ways you can lose your cryptocurrencies. 4 ways you can lose your cryptocurrencies, and I thought it is really important to share with you all, and that's the reason of this video right now. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and thank you so much for your subscription. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your likes, and let's get into 4 ways you got to be careful when it comes to protecting, safeguarding your cryptocurrencies. As we all know, we are stepping into a different kind of world together. We are stepping into a financial world which is full of crypto assets. No more paper money, probably. That's what I hope. So it's very important that you take care of all the cryptocurrencies, because when it comes to cryptocurrencies, there is no bank that you can call up, there is no helpline that you can check, and since it's online, the chances of losing them is quite a lot. So I'm going to tell you 4 ways that you got to be really careful of protecting your funds from. So the first one is, of course, I'm going to share the link in the description below as well, and the first one is your fake ICOs. Okay, the fake ICOs, why? Because there are so many ICOs right now which are coming up, right? And so let's understand what is an ICO. ICO is basically a company which comes up with an idea, says that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and would you like to fund, right? And they ask you for your Ethereum, and they ask you for your Bitcoin. And trust me guys, to raise an ICO, it does not take more than 24 hours. I mean, within 24 hours, you can write a white paper, you can make a website, you can publish it there, and you can advertise on YouTube or whatever, and start asking people to fund their project. And it's not really necessary that the project that you're talking about is a legitimate one. Whether they would definitely be building a project out of it, or they are just collecting Ethereum and Bitcoin and they are just gonna go away. Or the second chances, maybe they are legitimate, their intentions are right, but you never know whether the project will be successful. The idea may look great on the paper, but there's a difference between something on the paper and something which is being executed, right? So you will have great idea, and you'll think, okay, this is definitely going to work, I have to get into it, but it may not work, right? So the fake ICOs. So of course, the fake ICOs which are intentionally taking away your Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is going to run away. I mean, there are many ICOs. If you have experience in ICOs, there are many ICOs which never list their token on exchange. So you participate in an ICO and their token never gets listed on exchange, and so there is no liquidity, right? So this is called a fake ICOs. Of course, so a couple of things that you can always take care of is the white paper, the team behind it, when did they start working on the project, and especially the background of the team, the advisors on the board, and what's their roadmap looks like. So these are a couple of things to ensure that you are participating in a legitimate ICO. And of course, this comes with an experience. So if you're new to this space, don't try an ICO as yet. Stick with your Bitcoin and Ethereum, one of the 2 top cryptocurrencies. That's what my suggestion would be. And of course, this is not a financial advice. The second one, so the first one is the fake ICOs. The second one is wallet scams. Where do you keep your Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin? Now, recently, if you have noticed on your emailers, there were a lot of emails from My Ether wallet. So those of you who are using My Ether wallet must have, so I received one from the Slack channel. So it says that click on this link, which is like a My Ether wallet, but if you read, it's not My Ether wallet, it's like My Ether wallet or something or the other is missing. Probably one L is missing or something is missing there, right? And it says that click there and update your address. And the reason, and the moment when you click on this link, these are phishing links. They actually steals your Ethereum. And this was very popular, right? By the way. So these phishing links, these wallets, you got to be very careful on what wallets are you using when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Litecoin has its own wallet. Bitcoin, you can refer to BTC wallet. You can go for Exodus wallet. You can go for Bitcoin.com wallet. So there are What I mean to say is when you go for a wallet, go for a reputed wallet, which has been there space for a very long time. Or you can ask people which wallet are you using, somebody who is already experienced into the space, and they can tell you, okay, go for this wallet. Because if when you go online, when you go on Android, like we spoke this morning about Poloniex app, which is actually not their app, and they're actually stealing funds from Poloniex, so things like that. So the wallets are really, really important. Be careful as to what wallet are you choosing. Make sure the wallet that you're choosing has a good history, and people are trusting it, and people are using it, and it is backed by a great company. So a couple of advices that I have is, for the desktop, you can go for Exodus wallet. For mobile, if you Bitcoin, you can go for BTC wallet, and you can go for bitcoin.com wallet, and there are many others, I guess, couple of them, right? So these are a couple of them that I would recommend, or I would say the best way to go ahead is with a hardware wallet if you're really keeping a lot of funds into cryptocurrencies. Guys, you have to go for a hardware wallet. I do have a link in the description below. You can go ahead and order that. It's a Ledger wallet. You can order that from there. So hardware wallet is must in case you are securing a lot of funds into cryptocurrencies. And I think you should order that, because if you're really looking at future, this is going to be the future, right? As long as what we have understood so far. And in that case, I don't think there's any point delaying in getting a hardware wallet, because it helps you in many ways. It helps you during the fork, it helps you from any hijack, plus it keeps your funds safe for the future. So that's the wallet scams. The third one is email scams, which I've already covered a little bit of that. So you'll be getting this email from various MyEther wallet and from many other companies asking you to update your private keys, right? Make sure that you don't click on them, because none of these wallets will actually ask you for a private key. None of them. The best way to deal with this is go onto the exchange itself, log on to the exchange, log on to the wallet itself, click on forgot password, and that is where you can update your details or whatever you want to, and not clicking on these phishing email links. So we talk about the fake ICOs, we spoke about the fake wallets, Bitcoin wallet or cryptocurrency, whatever wallet, and we talk about the email thing. Now the fourth one and the last one is, guys, this is big. This is fake exchanges. Come on, we have already covered this on my channel. I came across a couple of websites which claims to be an exchange, but there is no support system, there is no phone number, there is no proper address. Maybe they have some address which is random address. I mean, you don't even find them on Google Map, or maybe you find them on Google Map but they don't exist, and the address does not exist, guys. This is big. The exchanges, and you will find many exchanges saying that, okay, now I do exist. What if you deposit the money and they run away with your money, right? And what if, let's say, you got some funds and you're keeping in the exchanges, which are anyway not safe. I mean, I've always been keen talking about that. Don't keep your funds on exchanges. But what if you do and they run away with your funds on exchanges? So the exchanges, just go with the reputed exchanges, right? So you've talked about Coinbase is one of the reputed exchange that we have, one of the biggest one. That's in US. In India, you have ZPay, Coin, one of the reputed exchange. Coinex has recently launched. So all I mean to say is, if you're a beginner into the space, stick with the old exchanges which people are transacting on. Ask a couple of people who have been in this space. And if you're new one, and if you're old one, and if you do understand how the exchanges functions, then of course I think you will have an idea of how to differentiate between a fake exchange and a real exchange. Very important, right? So these are the 4 things that I thought I will share with you guys. Do let me know, and do give your inputs if you think there is anything else that we should definitely be careful, anything that you would like to add. And this is going to help the entire community, crypto community, to be safe with their funds and safe with their future. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful, and hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and do share with your friends who can get educated on cryptocurrencies and how to secure it, and let's spread this knowledge and wealth. Welcome to the future. See you in my next video.